As we all know, Trisha Paytas is getting cancelled at the moment after an upcoming YouTuber, Mysterious, exposed her in a couple hour-long video she'd posted that have since been taken down. Trisha is a walking contradiction. She's accused her fiancé's ex-girlfriend of lying about what he allegedly did to her, even though she claims to always believe the victim first. She's also been caught in her lies. Apparently her stories always change. So yeah, things aren't looking good for her, and more of her past is surfacing by the day. Firstly, let's address her recent live stream she did on her OF, where she addressed the hate that she was receiving.
There's just a lot of hate and unnecessary hate. I know when I'm warranted hate, and I know when I say something stupid, or when I know I'm going to knowingly piss someone off, but when there's unwarranted hate, it's really scary because there's nothing you can say or do to stop it, and you really just have to let them hate until I find a new subject to hate on. And there are certain people who will never leave me. There's been haters that have hated on me for literally 10 years. And that's it. And I don't know what to say about it other than...
Once again, this proves her complete disregard for wanting to take accountability. And I feel like the main reason she doesn't want to own up and take accountability is because she knows that she will get fully cancelled. Because remember when her ex-bestie Shane addressed everything on YouTube? Yeah, we haven't seen him since then. Ethan Klein, who is the brother-in-law of Moses, did not take Moses' side when the allegations were brought to light, unlike Trisha. Ethan also took some time off the podcast after Trisha was getting cancelled, probably for both his mental health and for the sake of his wife Hila, who is pregnant with their second child. But he came back to his podcast recently and briefly mentioned his and Trisha's leaked text messages and referred to her as Voldemort, etc. Ethan stated that Trisha continues to lie and tries to back him into a corner, to the point where he literally has to say something, because if he lets her walk all over him, she will try write a whole Bible of lies about him.
Yeah, so I went offline because of Miss Voldemort. Now, I'm not afraid of saying her name. Don't give her... It's such a stupid situation with this girl. Because, once again, she continues to lie and back me into a corner to the point where I have to say something. Because if you let this girl get one lie off on you, she's going to build she's going to write the whole Bible on you based on one lie. All of a sudden, you got Genesis, you got the New Testament, you got the Old Testament. And she wrote a whole story about you that's not true based on one lie.
He takes that 5%.
So that's not what I'm down for.
So Mysterious, the YouTuber who initially called Trisha out on her lies, well, she's now getting a lot of hate from Ethan's fans for prior tweets of her defending Keemstar. So basically the reason people were pulling up these tweets of Mysterious defending Keemstar was because Ethan Klein was helping her get her videos back about Trisha Paytas, because apparently Trisha had copyright claimed or striked them. Basically they were removed. Here we can see on September the 16th, Mysterious had tweeted, "My video was just taken down. You guys still think she's telling the truth here? WTF is this bullshit?" Ethan responded, "Copyright? If you need help disputing, let me know." She put 3 separate privacy complaints on 3 separate videos, including this one, and it was removed for that. "I was trying to figure out with YouTube, but they completely took it down. I'll DM you the info." Ethan responded, "The email should contain which parts the complaint were for. You can just snip it out and re-upload it, or possibly can get my rep to help snip it out and restore the video. Let me know. Team YouTube, can you help out?" Mysterious responded, "Okay, I have a backup of this video already loaded on YouTube because they had a feeling something like this would happen. It's just set to private. I'll try to edit them out and I'll fight the video removal in the process. I sent you the emails through DM 10 minutes ago. Thanks for your help, Ethan." So after Mysterious started getting backlash for defending Keemstar in the past, she had taken to Twitter to defend herself and had said this: "All this stuff about Keemstar DC are now turning into this big thing. There are multiple lives where I defended Ethan and Hila, way before I put my Trisha series out and way before Ethan offered to help me. I did stuff to be petty at times and I was wrong. 2. Bottom line, my tweets have nothing to do with my series. So why it's being brought up, I don't understand. The series isn't even about Ethan, it's about Trisha. I'm forever grateful to Ethan for helping me. It was something he didn't have to do, but he did. I def was wrong about him. 3. Since we're going, these channels flip-flop more than a fish out of water. They have criticised and have agreed with people that are labelled as problematic Trisha as a good ex. It's so hypocritical. I'm def wrong at times. I'm not perfect, and I'm not afraid to admit that. I'm focused on getting Trisha to take take accountability. All this other stuff is just to distract from the videos I uploaded. So recently, Mysterious's channel got removed. Well, all her videos were taken down anyway, and people were wondering what the heck? First, Trisha got her exposing videos removed. Did she get this whole entire channel removed as well? Mysterious then posted to her YouTube explaining what had happened. Yes, I removed all my videos. I'm taking myself out of the situation because I'm not playing this game. I'm not going to be publicly humiliated just because I made a good series. Always been honest with everyone, and I will continue to be honest. Yes, when I started a YouTube channel, I really enjoyed Shane's content, and I will never agree with the things he did in his past. Some of it I can't even talk about because of how wrong it was. I only watched him for a year before starting this channel, which is why that other stuff was so shocking, because his content was nothing like it was before. But nobody can ever allow change in people on YouTube, which is why tea channels are such a massive problem. There are good ones out there, but there are about 4 or so that spread false information, do hardly any research, and sit on their high pedestals like they do nothing wrong. All of these channels, they supported Trisha and turned a blind eye to her behaviour, and they put this person on a pedestal knowing about her ways. They blamed a 14-year-old kid when he came out against James Charles. There is so much from all of them that they have turned a blind eye to for views. I had no idea about any of this stuff from Trisha until she lied about the Hair by Jay situation, because I didn't watch her, and what I uncovered was so horrifying. If this was about Shane, I would have finished my first series about the Hair by Jay situation, because I have all the receipts proving a majority of what she said was all a lie. But I didn't, because there was a lot that was more important. I found out she had Moses and uncovered the towards Jason, and then lied about the teacher. The list goes on and on and on. That's 2 things I didn't see in Trisha, is accountability for these things or change. This is why I talk against tea channels all the time, because they act like children when all I did was give a series that was well researched and well presented, that most of them enjoyed, until I started getting behind the scenes from Trisha. It's not Trisha's fans, it's that these channels are going to continue to discredit my work based on tweets in support of Shane, which, by the way, most of these channels knew and defended Shane before it was popular. It's all about the views, and they don't care about the truth. I'm taking myself out of the situation because anything I post moving forward will be torn apart, because I choose to see good in people. I'm not on a payroll. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I would never ever do something or change my opinion for money because I don't care about it. This channel is a hobby. I don't rely on this for income. They do, which is why they will lie, twist, and destroy at any cost. They don't want growth or accountability. They want their paycheck, and allowing growth in people isn't profitable. They are definitely tabloids. I will still donate to the charity I promised everyone, and will post the receipt of the donation on the community tab if I get the money for that video. And if I don't, I still will be personally donating my own money. I always meant what I said. If Trisha showed actual growth and change in her ways, I would have encouraged the community to allow her to do that, because I think there needs to be a change in the community, to stop judging the hell out of people, and to allow for accountability and change. I appreciate you all so much, and this has been such an amazing journey. Mysterious then later posted this statement: as far as memberships, I will figure out how to refund everyone's money. If YouTube doesn't let me do that, I'll personally PayPal the money back to you. I'll update you guys on that when I have it figured out. For those who want to know if I'll be gone forever, I don't know. I never thought I would achieve what I did. I just got to step out of the situation right now, because these same channels that are toxic and have fueled Trisha are going to keep doing this. Yeah, come after me if I did some messed up shit, but I put out support to someone. It doesn't make me a bad person, and it doesn't mean I'm okay with their past, and it doesn't make my videos less credible. I said too much at times because I saw what was really going on, and I think there is some really messed up stuff that goes on with these channels. Trisha hasn't won. A majority of you saw the truth. Maybe after a long break I'll see things differently, but right now I have to take myself out of the situation. So now it's time to bring attention to another scandal from Trisha's past that's getting her in some serious trouble at the moment. An old clip of Trisha mocking Courtney Stodden has resurfaced, and it's highly disturbing.
Money is with your body. Okay, so the first thing, it helps to be born because you won't ever know what's inappropriate, and you won't even know you're gonna be miserable for the rest of your life.
Courtney actually responded to this disturbing clip of Trisha mocking them. Here's what they said on Instagram: most days I have to get through, but once I crawl into bed, I feel blessed. I had another chance to fight. I know it's hard out there, but try to remind yourself, if you look, there is always something to be grateful for. Up until recently, I was living in a world with no ear. I had no room to stand up for myself without being mocked further by what felt like the entire world, because to them I was a and laughing stock, so I lost all self-respect and love for myself as a result. Fell into a deep depression that still haunts me to this day. bodies are not jokes. They are not ours to exploit. In my case, I was also being tormented by A-listers, YouTube celebrities, news anchors, talk show hosts and more. This is the only way I can heal, is to speak on this and express the pain I still endure, but I have to thank everyone who is just now standing up for me. Now I'm a troubled woman trying to find their ground. I let Trisha in, trusted them. I even went on their podcast in 2019 as a favour, but now seeing this for the first time, I don't know who has ever really been in my corner. Stay kind and be forgiving. Life is about learning, but above all, protect our children. Hashtag Trisha paid us. Once again, Trisha has not responded to any of the drama or allegations against her.
And I briefly saw, and I had to skim past because I felt physically sick about it. Courtney Stodden, who I've interviewed and met and talked to as a person before, or just shared time with before.
Courtney Stodden recently forgave Trisha, however stated that Trisha never apologised, not privately anyway. So what are your thoughts on Trisha Paytas at the moment? Let me know in the comments.